Hi everybody, this is Dimo from Dimo Lingo. This is our 8th sessions that we are going to learn German from scratch, from A to Z, from zero to hero. If you have followed us up to now, previous sessions, we have studied about the numbers, about the basic introduction, what's your name and how old are you and these things. And this session, we are going to learn about the articles in German language. That's a very, very important part in this language. And we should really focus on that, because if we want to talk and speak in this language, we have to know about the articles to understand what does it mean and how can we use them in our daily conversation and so on. Also, so in German languages, each nouns, for example, like book, weather, glasses, I don't know, cell phone, TV, car, and all the nouns has its own gender, okay? That has its own sex. For example, that is maybe that's a male. So each noun, let me come one step before that. Each noun has can have three genders, three sexes, male, female, or natural. That no male and no female. That's a little bit interesting for you, and also it was interesting for me. But each name has a sex, has a gender, and you should really pay attention to that to understand what does it mean and how can we use it. So actually, for example, there are three articles in German language. One of them, we write like that article. Let me tell you something. In English language, we have two articles. One of them is the, or sometimes it's the book, okay, the apple, and the other one is the indefinite articles like a or an. Yeah, we use it for example, an apple or a bag. These are two things in English language. That's not important. The gender of a name is not important, but in German language it's important. For there we have actually three main cases, and also 3 plus 1, because it has a plural for. And for these two also we have three main cases plus 1. That would be a plural one. So we should pay attention more. So for example, the first one, we call it masculine. In German language we call it masculine. It means that it's a male, masculine, and it's der, guys, der. We can also say der oder der, oder der. That's for masculine, for males. We call it, that's a male. For example, in German language, a laptop, okay, we call it laptop, is a male, or Tisch, okay? Tisch means a table. Table is a male in this language. It's a man in this language. So we should use the article. Der actually is der, okay? So for der, we have three articles. One of them is der, the other is das, the other is die, and the other is das, okay? So for der, we have three articles. They are uses for masculine or male nouns. Masculine in German means male, okay? Der laptop or der Tisch. Or we can say, for example, a man, okay? A person, a man. We can say der Mann, okay? We say der Mann. Also, we can say der whole the things, der Monitor, der Monitor. These are the male things, okay? These are male, these nouns. There is no way, there is no formula for that. Actually, step by step, when you go further and your knowledge in this language will get better, then you will understand there would be some rules, some special rules that, for example, the names that has these things, these signal, that would be there, the names that things, that would be other things. But in this level, in these cases, we won't memorize them. We are going to just we are not going to find a formula, write something for that. Actually, we are going to memorize them, okay? So from now on, when we see a name, when we see a noun, that would be our work, that would be our job, to memorize it with its own article. okay, with its own article. What's the gender of this noun? That's the masculine, that's feminine, that's neutral, or that's plural, okay? We should memorize them. There's no way, okay? Pay attention to that. So up to here. There we would use for male nouns. And the next one, we say feminine. In German, we say feminine. And feminine. That used for female nouns, okay? Some nouns in German language are female. And we call it, we should use die as the article. So, der for male, die for female. So, for example, I say, die Lampe. Die Lampe means lamp. Die Lampe means the lamp. But it's female in this language, and that's a little bit funny. Maybe you will laugh, but there's no way you should memorize it. That would be like somehow like French language or somehow like Arabic languages, okay? So, die Lampe. Or you can say, for example, die Tasche. Die Tasche. Tasche means bag. In German language, Tasche, die Tasche. That's female. Oh, that's funny. Or we can say die Frau. Die Frau. Frau in this language means a girl or a wife. I mean a woman. Actually a woman or a wife. Die Frau. Die Frau. And lots of other nouns, okay? The second category is neutral. Neutral, okay? Neutral means neutral. It means that no girl, no boy, no male, no female, and that's it in English language and in German language. And there are some nouns, and we use das as the article, okay, as the article. So der for male, die for female, and das for neutral nouns, okay, neutral, feminin oder maskulin. Zum Beispiel, let me write here. Zum Beispiel means for example. Zum Beispiel means for example. Zum Beispiel das Auto. Das Auto. Auto means car. Das Auto. Or it means the car. The car. Or das Handy. That's exception. The pronunciation is exception here. We do not say Handy. We say Handy. And I don't know why that would be an exception. So just memorize it. Das Handy means the cell phone. The cell phone. Or das Kind. That's a little bit surprising because Kind means kid, child, and child in this language has no gender, and it means that there's no boy, no girl, that you should say neutral. So das Kind is funny, that's neutral in this language. So, and so other names. So again, as a review, we have three main articles, der, masculine, die feminine, and das for neutral. And also guys, when you know that each noun, each names has a plural. In English we say the book, books. I don't know, the tree, trees, chair, chairs, child, children. Sometimes that would be regular, but normally we add s to the end of our noun, and it will be plural. Also, except the nouns, the nouns which are irregular. So in German language, again, a good news for you is that there is no rule for that. Actually, there is some small rules, but I don't know. I don't want to go through that in this level. That's unnecessary. Just you should memorize it again. So the plural of its noun, what would be? There is no rule like English to add s. Sometimes you should add s, sometimes you should add es, sometimes you should add umlaut that we have started before, er, and so on. Let's go through that. So in German language, plural means plural, also like English, plural. Plural is plural. So we have masculine, feminine, neutral, and then plural. For example, Lampe, Lampe. And the good news for you is that the plural article is de also, okay? Die. Die. So we have two Ds in this language. The first one is for feminine, die. The second one is for plural, okay? For example, Lampe. Die Lampe means the lamp, but die Lampen means lamps, lamps, plural. Drei Lampen, vier Lampen, yeah? Or, for example, Mann, der Mann, the plural would be die Männer. Die Männer, okay? That would be men. the men, 3 men, 4 men. Here would be der Mann, 1 man, die Männer, 3 men, okay? And also, for example, das Auto or Handy, das Handy would be die Handys, die Handys. Handys. It means that das Handy is it means that one cell phone. Die Handys means cell phones. Cell phones. That would be the plural form. That sometimes our noun wouldn't change. For example, we have in this language we have das Fenster. Das Fenster bedeutet Window. Window. Okay. Das Fenster bedeutet Window. So the plural of that is also die Fenster. There's no change in it. So das Fenster, 1 window, die Fenster, it means 3 windows, 4 windows, windows. Actually, that's the plural form of that we should memorize it, okay? So let's go to make some basic sentences, guys. Oh, I made a mistake. Fenster, 1 N is extra. So I said, das ist Fenster. Das ist Fenster. Einfach means so simple, okay? Oh, wow, what did I do? I've deleted all the things. Good. So these are the articles, but actually they are the definite articles in English languages. They has 3 articles for that. Der, die, das. But what's for a or an? What's for indefinite ones? Actually, I can write here. Let me write der. I can write like that. Let me come the next line. Let me copy that and bring it here. So and of course I can write through that. So there, guys, it would be ein. Okay, ein is used as indefinite articles. Okay, ein means e. For feminine, we use eine. Good. For neutral, we use ein. And in plural one, we don't have anything. That's actually nothing. And that's logical, yes? That's logical. For indefinite, we have nothing. So for definite, instead of die, let me write as a header or as a title for that. Let me write something here. I can write der. In this column is der, die, das, die, and this column is a or an. It means that instead of a or an, we have eine, and nothing. So we have 2 ein. The one of them is for neutral, the other one for masculine, and we have also eine, which is used for feminine ones. Okay, good, guys. I think so far so good, and hope that would be useful for you. In the next session, we are going to make some questions, some sentences, some basic sentences, and ask and answer. Ask questions and answer how we can use what's that. We are going to learn what's that, what's this, and then we are going to answer it and make them negative. So follow us, please. Thank you for watching. I'm Dimo from Dimo Lingo. Please subscribe our channel. Push the bell button to understand if we upload a new video. Till next session, take care of yourself, guys. See you. Bye bye.